les amis, bienvenue pour le live. Attendez, je vais juste faire un petit truc. Hop, hop. Voilà, voilà. Faites pas attention à la miniature. En vrai, on me voit bien. Hein. Faites pas attention à la miniature. En vrai, on me voit bien. Hein. La qualité, elle est très bonne même. La qualité, elle est très bonne même. Excellente. Enfin bref. Je vais annoncer que je suis en live. Sur Instagram. Salut les amis, le temps que mon cousin arrive, je fais déjà un live, petit live sur, comme vous pouvez le voir, ce Conceal. Donc voici le lien juste ici, allez-y. À tous, à toutes. Voilà, comme ça ici, logiquement j'aurai les commentaires. Hop hop. Voilà, voilà. Logiquement là on est bien. Si je vais dans ici, je regarde si là ça a bien été mis. Ok, ok, il y a 3 personnes. Coucou les amis. Je fais juste une dernière petite modification. Je dois accéder, je pense, à l'application. Ah, moi, je dois installer l'autre application pour voir le chat. C'est les amis, j'espère que vous allez bien. PlayStation. Tac, tac. PlayStation, on va mettre. Ah, c'est ça, voilà, ici. Je téléphone juste à mon cousin pour savoir quand il va arriver. Et après, on démarre le stream. Attendez, je regarde s'il est en ligne. N'hésitez pas à mettre des commentaires. Non, il n'est pas en ligne. Oh, je sais pas qu'est-ce qu'ils font.
Stop! You're not getting anywhere with this Von Borchert.
You know, I kind of get
J'ai
the
pas
same
mis en
feeling.
français. Attendez. Est-ce que vous entendez bien tout, s'il vous plaît? Option. Audio sous-titres. Oui, sous-titres activés. Il n'y a pas en français, genre? C'est bizarre qu'il n'y ait pas en français en vrai. Bon bah ok, on va continuer comme ça. Hein.
Stop! You're not getting anywhere with this von Borchert.
You know, I kind of get the same feeling, my dear Sarah. Listen. Nothing. Not a sound. No one's coming to save you.
That's what you think. The Golden Order knows exactly where we are.
By the time your ridiculous secret society turns up, I'll be long gone. As for you, nothing will remain of your body.
If you touch a single hair on my mother's head, I'll skin you alive.
You know, Louis, I have no intention of
Juste un dernier truc, les amis, vraiment. Tac. Connexion. Quoi? Ah, voilà, ici. Tac. Tac, tac, tac. Voilà, voilà, voilà.
Lord Mortimer's parties. All right? Just tell us who the buyer is and we can make a deal.
You've no idea of the trouble you've gotten yourselves into. Oh, but you will tell me where it's hidden. I can promise you that.
Stop annoying our host, Louis. Son, didn't what happened to you in Rome teach you anything?
Just a few more minutes and my concoction will be ready. With this, your bodies will dissolve in less than 4 hours. You'll see.
Mettez un commentaire, s'il vous plaît.
You know, I have to admit, Mother, the only thing you've ever taught me is that damn motto of yours. Always remain rational. And open. I got it. I've opened our shackles.
Draw him over here. I'll take care.
Von Borchert! Von Borchert! Listen. Let's make a
Je
deal.
propose un marché, je vous dis où est.
I'll tell you where the book is.
Si vous me libérez ma
Because my
mère.
mother goes
Ok.
free.
Oh, what are you playing at?
Don't worry, Mother.
You want to play the hero. Pity you're not in any position to do so. For the last time. Where is Al-Azif?
Let me do this. Trust me.
Vas-y, faire confiance.
Please, be my guest, Mother.
Trophée. Oh.
Well done, Louis. You reacted perfectly.
How do you feel?
Bon, c'est chiant, mais c'est chiant, vous êtes pas beaucoup en vrai.
This time, I'm coming with you.
No. Even though you impress me more and more, I have to do this on my own.
Mother, you're no spring chicken anymore.
Come on, let's go home. And don't forget to send our men to tend to Von Borchert.
jeu de vidéo. Ouais, c'est en fait c'est le tout début du jeu en fait.
Well done, Mother. You just had to pick up Bob Burchett's trail on your own, didn't you? You ditched me in Paris with no explanation, and off you go to infiltrate one of the world-renowned receptions of this Lord Mortimer? And now he writes me to say that you've gone missing on his private island? Which, by the way, looks more like a big rock than a paradise island.
The least he could do is explain to me how he managed to lose you. In any case, it is time for you to stop all this, Mother.
Je sais pas ce qui est sur live, mais
You're off
manifeste-toi
fighting
s'il te
once
plaît.
again, slogging through the caves beneath the island, searching for some long-lost mystical object that you just can't live without. I'm already hating this trip, and all I've done is think
Contrary
about
to
it.
what one may be able to imagine, it was not the host himself who invited me.
Well now, Duchess, we find ourselves both invited by Sir Holm.
Well, how very amusing. Perhaps we have some common interests, Your Eminence. Is this your first time at one of Lord Mortimer's legendary parties?
Oh no, we have been friends since long ago. But as I'm doing some business with Sir Holm, the invitation came from him.
Well, I simply can't wait for all the festivities to begin.
And you, good sir, what brings you here?
On dit quoi? Une affaire avec Lord. La raison
Your
personnelle, on va.
Eminence, with
Voilà.
all due respect, I prefer to keep my reasons for coming here to myself. I promise, it has nothing to do with the legendary party that you all appear to be preparing for.
Believe what you will, my son. However, everything is related to the legendary parties organized by our host.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll be the judge of that, Cardinal.
Anyway, consider yourself fortunate, young man, because there are many who dream of simply one day setting foot on this island, and only a very few ever make it. Indeed, I imagine this must be your first time here.
Attends, j'ai mis une- Oui, absolument, on va pas le cacher. Pourquoi on le cacherait?
That's right. Until now, I've never been invited by Lord Mortimer.
You'll see. You won't soon forget it.
Given what I've seen so far, I wish I'd been passed over.
Come, Duchess. They are waiting for us.
We're moving, Monsieur de Richet, if you would like to join us.
I'm
C'est un
coming,
accent
Duchess.
français, c'est un monsieur de Richet.
Cardinal? A Duchess? I wonder if all the guests here are this prestigious. If I'd known, I would have gone for a better suit.
Are you all right?
Voilà. Je suis bizarre, hein.
Mother?
Là, je pense qu'on a repassé dans le
shit.
passé.
Your hand!
On est reparti dans le passé.
So,
Okay, it's done.
did you put it in a safe place?
Yes. I made sure no one was following me. Don't worry, Sarah, no one's going to find it.
Are you absolutely sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Right. Just one thing left to do.
No, Mother, no, don't!
What? Have you lost your mind?
Ah, c'est bizarre.
There is no other way.
If you kill me, you won't find it.
That is the point, my dear. No one must ever put their hands on it again.
No. But I trusted you.
Vous pensez qu'elle va le faire?
No!
Elle l'a fait.
You can run if you want to, Sarah, but you will pay.
Pourquoi je chaîne du nez là tout d'un coup? What the fuck?
Hugh.
Louis, are you all right? What's going on?
Glatrix, ça j'aime bien.
Here, take this.
I'm sorry.
Keep it. Are you better?
I'm fine. Don't worry. it's getting late. Why don't you go on ahead and I'll catch up with you, okay?
Are you sure?
Yes. I'm sorry. I'm sure, yes.
Fine.
I definitely have to find Mother quickly.
Yes, mon cousin m'a foutu en whip.
Am I going crazy or what? This
Let's
can't be
go.
real. The Duchess arrived with me. What's happening to me, for God's sake? I absolutely need to find you, Mother.
Monter vers le manoir. Ok, let's go. Il y a un truc par terre. Ah.
Louis, during the trip, I had something I wanted to ask you, but we didn't happen to run into each other.
Yes, Duchess?
I'm not sure if you remember, but we've met before. At that time, you were of two minds as to your choice of career. Tell me, what have you been up to since?
Mettre des faux semblants qu'on va... l'importance du savoir et l'accumulation. Bon, tu sais quoi, on va prendre celui-là. Faut l'idée, allez, vas-y.
I have been involved in all sorts of unsolved cases. Have you ever heard of the Abbey of Hexham?
Vaguely.
An
Bonjour à
ingenious
tous.
scam involving mass manipulation on a scale never seen before.
There was a cavern under the abbey, wasn't there?
Exactly. The wind would blow in through spouts, creating a terrifying howling sound. So, to stop the howling, the priests called for offerings from the
Je regarde le
peasants.
truc en même temps.
And
Ne
if they
t'inquiète
brought
pas.
enough money, I'm guessing the priest stopped the howling. A perfect trick to fool simple souls.
Admit it, Duchess. That story kept you in suspense, didn't it?
Yes, it did. I'm delighted to find out that you were the young and brilliant French investigator.
For someone who only remembers the case vaguely, your memories are very clear.
Well, they say I have the memory of two people. But please, call me Emily.
Fine, Emily. Tell me, I was actually helped on that case by my mother. You wouldn't know
N'hésitez
her by
pas à
any
chatter,
chance.
je rappelle,
Wait,
purée.
Louis. We've already met. You do remember me, don't you?
Bon, du coup, qu'est-ce qu'on va choisir? Ah, ça me gratte le nez. Oui, je me souviens.
How could I forget a woman such as yourself?
A woman such as me. What a sweet talker you are. Remind me of how we met?
Attendez, j'ai un bug. Voilà, j'ai un bug de lumière, désolé. Ouais, ça.
Emily, it hurts me that you could doubt my sincerity. I thought we'd gotten past that stage by now.
Don't take it like that, Louis. I was only joking. I thought you were making fun of me.
I thought you were someone I could trust. I'm hurt to see that you're still at the stage of testing me, Duchess.
Listen, Louis, I am sorry. I really didn't want to hurt you. Forget what I just said. It was clumsy of me.
If you
Je
say
regarde le
so.
chat en même temps. Hein, c'est
Let's
pour
go
ça.
with that then. Didn't see me, didn't know me. Push any harder and I'll make a fool of myself.
Right, time to go to the manor.
Ok, vas-y. Hein. Ah, enfin un commentaire. Attendez, du coup, je vais me lier à truc plus. Là. À la seconde screen. Ouais, let's go, on va sur.
I'm heading off. Don't get left behind.
I'm coming. I don't know where we're going like this.
Salut Aziz le poulet.
You're connected
Bienvenue,
to my
bienvenue,
mother one way
bienvenue.
or another. And if I can believe my vision, you don't have much of a place in her heart.
Ouais, de toute façon, on est obligé de cliquer là-dessus. Bienvenue à toi. Oh, c'est un mode jeu là. Par contre, je trouve assez lent le perso.
Good evening, sir. May I ask your name, please?
Louis Moras de Richer.
Monsieur de Richet. Delighted to welcome you among us, sir.
Tu vois, il y a un
You
accent
must be
français.
Sarah de
Monsieur
Richet's
de
son.
Richet.
I must tell you we are doing our utmost to find your mother as quickly as possible.
Où est leur mortier? Où est leur
I have an
mortier?
appointment
Vas-y.
with Lord Mortimer. Would you be so kind as to lead me to him?
Unfortunately, sir, I cannot. I don't know exactly where my master is. But rest assured, sir, everyone is waiting for you at the manor. Sir Holm insists on welcoming you in person. Since your mother went missing, everyone has been concerned about finding her.
Who is Sir Holm?
Close friend of
C'est
Lord
lampe là.
Mortimer's. Please, rest assured, sir, it won't take us long to find your revered mother. Indeed, we are searching the quays again, because lights were seen at the wharf just last night.
Where we are now?
Indeed, sir. According to our information, lights were seen in the middle of the night, sir. After verification, none of the guests seem to have left the manor last night. We think that perhaps Sir's mother was here.
Ouah, ça me pète les reins. Il a dit... Ouais, mais je suis
Did
obligé.
anyone
Hein.
see anything else?
Unfortunately not, sir. Only lights were seen by servants of the manor, sir. And as I was saying, sir, all the guests were asleep, and no one seems to have noticed anything at all. We seem to have found an object that would appear to belong to Sir's mother. A handkerchief. The handkerchief is embroidered with the initials SDR. We came to the conclusion that they are the initials of Sir's mother, Sarah de Richet.
J'écoute, hein.
I have orders to give it to Lord Mortimer as soon as I see him.
I know my mother. She's not the kind to go for a midnight stroll on the wharf for nothing. I've got to find out what the hell she was doing here.
Where exactly did you find the handkerchief?
On the landing dock, sir. The one you arrived by.
Attendez. Mais je suis encore obligé, c'est ça, c'est ça.
But sir, my orders were to give it to my master.
Are you refusing to give me my own mother's personal belongings? Even though she was greatly looking forward to meeting your master, she's
Qu'est-ce que ce
gone
bruit,
missing.
gros?
And you seem incapable of finding her.
Oh, but sir, please.
And to top it all off, you refuse to give me the handkerchief
là,
that
les
she
parents,
so
ça
often
casse
let
les
me
couilles.
use. Do I deserve such
Putain.
little consideration in your
Je suis
eyes?
désolé pour
Is
vous.
that what you wish
Je
me to
reviens.
report to your master?
No, certainly not, sir. Please forgive me, sir. I have been such an idiot. Here you are.
It is indeed your handkerchief, Mother. You must have come here for a specific reason. I need to know what it is. Let's think. What could she have been doing out here on this wharf?
Oh, désolé, j'ai dû prendre du papier collant. Vous êtes chiant à pas de chatter, je vous jure. Tu sais quoi, je fais plus, je joue plus. Tant qu'il n'y a pas des messages, quoi. Tant que le chat n'est pas actif, je joue plus. Regardez, vous êtes trois, vous parlez pas. Vous êtes des potes, c'est pas possible. Je vous mets même sur cet écran-là. Rien à foutre. Oh, en plus, il y a mon cousin qui me... Oh, c'est chiant, des fois, les cousins, je vous jure. Quoi, ça fait au moins 1 heure qu'il doit être là. Bon, j'ai joué avec mon pote, hein, du coup, à The Forest. Vous chattez plus, je live plus. Hein. Regardez. Regardez ça. Ma manette tombe. Bon. Enfin de possible. Ok, d'accord. Je suis un disque. C'est quoi ça? Ok. Ouvrir la grille, hein.
I'll never get it open bare-handed.
J'arriverai jamais à l'ouvrir, hein. J'appelle mon cousin. Par contre, tu peux péter un perso à une main, quoi. Heureusement qu'on peut pas se faire brûler. Hein. Moi je vais le laisser là, le temps qu'il répond ou pas. Ok, ça veut vraiment pas. Mais oh purée. Ah ça c'est un indice.
The barrel's been broken for quite some time.
Ouais, ouais. Ok, ok.
Some rope. Apparently no one's touched it for a good long time.
C'est chiant, je sais, mais qu'est-ce qu'il... C'est pas de couilles les gens qui disent ils arrivent et tout et ils sont jamais là.
Let's look.
Je m'en fous, je continue. Gros, je te jure, c'est pas le couille les gens qui disent qu'ils vont venir dans 30 minutes et qui viennent pas, s'il te plaît. Putain, gros, je commence à m'énerver. Je commence à chier, j'en ai marre, quoi. Il y a des choses qui vont pas aujourd'hui, gros. Regarde, par exemple, vous parlez même pas... Oh, putain. Si vous parlez même pas, comment tu veux que je continue le live, quoi. Ah, enfin, une personne qui parle. Mais oui, qu'ils sont relous, gros. C'est trop relou. Je termine juste un truc, attends, gros. Parce que moi, je fais le live rien que pour toi. Je m'en bats les reins des autres, gros. Voilà, du coup, je vais mettre le chat rien que pour toi. Parce que toi, t'es un vrai, tu vois, t'as un bon... Tu parles. T'as les deux autres robots, là. Ah bah, elle pète, enfin. Ben voilà, mais manifestez-vous, quoi. Manifestez-vous, s'il vous plaît. Ah, mais Mathieu aussi, voilà, des vrais. Monsieur Carl Corée, vas-y, on va voir ce qu'est le Corée.
It's too badly written, I can't make out the address.
Bienvenue à vous sur la live. Bon, du coup, l'enveloppe maintenant.
A letter written in an Oriental language.
Je connais pas cette langue. Attends, il y avait quoi d'autre?
A letter written in an Oriental language.
Bah non, je connais pas cette langue du coup, non. Ok, j'aurais dû la jouer stratégie, gars.
The addressee's in Sao Paulo, Brazil. That reminds me, it's about time the Order sent some envoys there.
Ok, ok. Celui-là.
Address is 50 Bedford Square, London.
En vrai, je pense que ça va pas beaucoup m'aider, quoi. Attends, genre, il y a tout ça comme lettre.
Probably a Dutchman.
Ouais, probablement un Hollandais, ok.
This envelope is meant for the Vatican. This
Non,
name
ça ne
sounds
me dit rien.
familiar.
Brachi.
No, I can't seem to place it. An address in Cairo, Egypt. Mortimer communicates with the whole world, apparently.
Ouais. Ce nom me rappelle.
Samuel Ritter d'Auchois. Mother, you test me even when you're not here. It's an anagram of Louis Moras de Riche. You wanted to write to me then. Let's see what's inside this letter. So,
Dear Samuel, my stay on Lord Mortimer's island is going wonderfully well. As I find myself in such charming company, I plan to stay a few more weeks. Would you be so kind as to send me a gift that I'd like to give to our old friend?
Ça vous intéresse ou pas?
I would be most grateful. I have been told that he's going to join us here soon. I would like to mark the occasion. Thank you in advance. Yours devotedly, Sarah Faustine de Richer.
What is your
Okay.
game here, Mother? What are these strange turns of phrase? Never heard you speak like that. What's going on here? That you write to me under a pen name. Okay.
Est-ce que vous aimez bien ou
Trying
pas?
to avoid raising any suspicions should anyone else read it. I wonder if this Godoy is the person you came looking for. Think. Godoy.
Putain, j'ai cru que c'était sa main, gros. C'était bizarre.
Why does the name sound so familiar? I'm guessing he's a man of some importance. Spanish, I'd say. But just can't put a face to him.
Attends, je regarde juste la batterie de ma manette. Pov. Oh, celui-là, c'est bien.
A lot to tell me.
Yes, vous avez raté. Tac, tac, tac. Dites-moi votre avis sur le jeu. Est-ce que vous aimez bien ou pas? Ou on change ou je sais quoi? Ou ce que vous voulez quoi.
A sack of seeds. It's unopened. No one seems to have used it.
Must be an incredible view from up there. Impossible to set foot on the island without being seen from 300 meters away.
This chest might belong to Duchess
Mais
Hill.
ça va. Ok, d'accord. C'est un peu moins bien que Warframe quand même, ouais. Je ne joue pas à LoL. Je ne joue pas à LoL, c'est tout. Je pense que j'ai tout fait, hein. Ah, c'est des trucs.
Latin inscription. Annesis, mi fili quantilia pronuncia mundus ergatur.
C'est bien, c'est bien.
You don't know, my son, how little wisdom the world is governed with.
What? Ok, ok. Mais arrêtez, vraiment tout ce que vous citez, je connais pas. Ouais, allez. Je peux pas tout connaître non plus.
How did Mortimer manage to build his manor at the top of a rocky outcrop?
Mais pourquoi ça l'a mis en... Bref. Bienvenue sur live à tous les nouveaux, etc. Prochaine fois, parce qu'il y a trop de bots en fait sur YouTube, je vais le faire, je pense, sur Twitch, le live. Vraiment. Mais je fais flipper.
Impressive.
Oh, c'est énorme.
Ah, my son. I was looking for you.
What can I do for you, Your Eminence?
I wanted to ask you. You are the son of Sara de Ricci, aren't you? You see, your mother and I were supposed to meet here on this very spot. I was supposed to hand her a very important envelope. But I haven't seen her.
If only Mother had told me why she was coming here. Anyway, I ought to take the envelope. It might have something to do with her disappearance. Listen, if it will help, you can always give it to me.
Avant le début de la concentration. Super, vas-y.
Thank you, my son. I'll bear that in mind. I'd rather deal with her directly. Don't take it personally. Would you happen to know if your mother has arrived yet?
Certainly, Your Eminence. Mother got here some time ago. I was hoping to find her when I arrived, but given the
Ok,
hour...
c'est bien, mec. C'est bien, c'est bien.
I shall see her tomorrow then.
By the way, Your Eminence, I wasn't aware you knew my mother.
Ah, if you only knew, my son. I hold your mother in the highest regard. She has rendered great service to the church, and her help is invaluable. I hope that you will follow in her footsteps.
If only she had told me where she was headed.
Nonetheless, our exchanges have always been discreet, and I should like them to remain as such. If your mother wishes to speak to you about us one day, I will not mind if she does so.
That is very commendable. But since we work together on a daily basis, it's surely just an oversight.
Most certainly. You said you work together. What do you do exactly?
If you know my mother, you will understand that I cannot answer you, Your Eminence. I'm sorry, but...
Do not worry, my son. I perfectly understand, and I expected nothing less from you. Discretion and secrecy are both pillars of the organizations for which we work. You are the worthy son of Sarah.
All the same, it bothers me to see you in a quandary, Your Eminence.
Mettez un commentaire s'il vous
Is there any
plaît.
other solution? Look,
J'aimerais juste voir un
if it's
truc.
of any help, you can always leave your envelope with me, and I'll give it to her as soon as I see her.
I hesitate. Up till now, we have always dealt with her in person, and that has always been successful. Do you think I should give it to you?
J'attends votre commentaire s'il vous plaît. Mettez un message genre. Oh, vas-y.
Don't worry, Your Eminence. Your secret is safe with me.
Mettez un message s'il
You
vous plaît.
know my mother's reputation.
Oh, on dirait
As
que des
your
fois vous
son,
m'entendez
I
pas
will
ou alors
defend the
le retard il est pas
with the
énorme.
same fervor.
Ah, I would expect nothing less.
Je veux savoir un
Listen
truc.
to me, my child. If I give you the letter, can you promise me before God that no one other than your mother will read it?
So it's not through a lack of goodwill, but I'd rather swear by something else.
Ah, I beg your pardon?
I mean, to be honest with you, and for my promise to keep all its value, I assure you, it would be better if I didn't swear before God. I shall swear upon my mother's life, if you prefer.
Are you aware of the enormity of what you just said to me, young man?
I shall swear upon my mother's
No.
life, if you prefer.
Are you aware of the enormity of what you just said to me, young man?
Il veut vraiment
I swear by the
sur lui.
Almighty God to honor the promise that no one but my mother shall cast her gaze upon your letter.
Good. Listen, let's stop there. I'm going to tell you a secret.
Mais mettez un commentaire s'il vous plaît quand je vous le demande, mettez-le s'il vous plaît.
Of a large number of French
Oh
priests
purée,
who face a
je suis crevé aujourd'hui mais c'est
cursed
chiant.
Republican tribunals. The church is literally being bled like a beast. Without your mother, hundreds of men of the cloth would have gone to the guillotine. She has made the services of your order available to us by organizing the priests safe
Ah ben
passage across
voilà,
the border.
purée, c'était pas si compliqué.
Even if she does not share all our convictions.
Vous savez que je vais inviter un pote. J'ai invité un pote, vous le connaissez, certains le connaissent. Pop up. Ok, ok.
Allô?
Allô, ça va? Ouais, ça fait longtemps. Ça fait depuis tout à l'heure, mais bon. Voilà. Je dis ça parce qu'en fait je suis en live. Dis bonjour. Oui, dis bonjour aux gens. Voilà, voilà. Bonjour, j'espère qu'ils ont entendu.
À mon avis, oui, parce que normalement, je laissais que les gens...
Je sais pas, parce qu'il y a 4 personnes. On verra, ils vont le dire quand ils recevront la notif. Non, merde, la vidéo. Enfin, t'as compris.
Ouais, t'inquiète.
Mon cousin m'a foutu en vue, je sais pas. On devait jouer ce soir encore à The Forest. Il est parti. Ça te dit un The Forest?
Bah ouais, bien sûr, mec. Attends, je le télécharge. Attends.
Ok.
Ça va pas me prendre longtemps, t'inquiète, parce que je suis sur PS5, du coup ça prend genre 10 minutes pas plus et on y joue, ok?
Ok.
On va s'éclater, mon pote. Putain, je suis trop content, du coup t'as des bons jeux, toi au moins, toi littéralement t'es le seul mec qui a tous les jeux que moi j'ai qu'on peut jouer ensemble, c'est genre ouf.
Ouais, je sais. Ça s'appelle un gros pigeon en fait. Voilà. Que je suis.
Prochain jeu c'est FS22, hein. Non, je rigole.
Je sais pas.
Ah bah par contre si c'est ça là,
Toi tu vas finir influenceur, t'inquiète.
Ah j'espère. Moi?
Oui.
Ah.
Non.
Comment? Pourquoi?
Je sais pas. Je sais pas, ça m'est sorti de la tête en fait. Je l'ai dit sans y penser. Bref. Je suis crevé. Chiche. Oui, je suis pas... Je peux pas là. Ah. Non, c'est pas MC Lord. Chiche. Mais non. Je le reconnaissais même pas. Oh. Vas-y, je vole tout, je prends l'ouvrage. Et hop là.
Je veux que t'ailles l'eau. Désolé.
Voilà. Chiche.
I've just arrived. It might be bad manners to go upstairs without being invited.
Mais comment ça, il a terminé son travail? Il a rien foutu, mon ouvrier.
C'est déjà téléchargé ou pas?
Ouais, bon, peut-être pas, mais...
On sait jamais. On sait jamais. Il y a 5 personnes maintenant sur le live. Oh, je l'ai.
Aucun champ trouvé. Qu'est-ce qu'il me baraque, lui? Ok. Je vais voir, il reste 13 minutes. Ouais, bon, 10 minutes, quoi, comme je t'avais dit.
Ouais.
Je veux qu'il aille, par exemple, là.
J'aurais peut-être dû mettre les Peggy 18 parce qu'il y a un peu des trucs bizarres.
Position bloquée ou inatteignable. Tu vas te faire foutre, tu vois là-bas. Allez, A.
Ouch.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. President. Louis
Je veux que t'arrives dans cette position.
an honor to meet you.
Young man, let's keep it simple.
Attends, vous êtes combien? 5, ok.
Forget our fancy titles. Nice to meet you, Louis.
Je jure, la vie de ta mère, il va y aller. Par contre, il respecte pas vraiment le code de la route, mais c'est pas grave ça.
It's the first time that I've ever met so many illustrious personalities.
Mon jeu il est en anglais.
Ah bah tu peux pas le mettre en français?
Non.
Bon. Bah rip.
C'est chiant.
R égale I égale P égale rip.
Ouais.
Quand je suis content, je dis n'importe quoi, donc c'est normal si je vais dire de la merde des fois.
Ok.
Un seul objet autorisé par ferme.
De ma mère, d'une lettre. De ma mère.
At the risk of disappointing you, we weren't conspiring in our corner, sir. His Eminence was simply telling me that he knew my mother and how much he held her in high esteem.
Vous savez quoi, je vous laisse parce que j'en ai marre de ce jeu, putain.
De quoi, de The Forest?
Non, du jeu sur lequel je suis. The Council, ouais. Okay. Je fais une story sur Instagram quand c'est bon.
Sur quoi?
Instagram. Ouais. Quand je refais la...